meeting between the two programs. Lee Negrado, their tight end, number 9 in red. Away we go from Thibodaux. It's Julian Gums. Big run on the first play from scrimmage. Next one makes him the program's leader. Swing it out. This is Spears. And he's ushered out of bounds. Grenier swings it out again. This is KJ Franklin. And Nicholls is leading receiver this year. Average on punts, 10 per punt. And this is a low one into a lot of wind. You can see that ball die and then just kind of check back like a 4 wide receivers on first down from the 43. And they swing it out. Mongole, pressure coming. And has to just throw that ball away. Eli Ennis, Marquise Albert, who missed 2 weeks ago with the flu awaits. And he's got it around the 10 with room to run. Crosses the... Nicholls begins their second drive from the 27. And it's Guggenheim up the gut. A&M-Commerce bringing pressure. Grenier in trouble and gotta be careful here. First punt only went about 30 yards. Fair catch waved for, and A&M-Commerce as A&M-Commerce is back on the field from their own 48, and there's room to run for Reggie Branch from the 40. It's another run for Branch. Tries the right side, and Elijah in the backfield. They'll run it with him again, and he's got a seam, and he breaks loose inside the 20. Lions inside the red zone for the first time. Branch again, and there is Eli Ennis. They need the 8. Goes toward Armstrong in the end zone. 3-2 to give A&M-Commerce an early lead. Good snap and hold. Kick plays punt, 3 plays punts. Albert empties out of the backfield. They swing it to Nino LeMay. Outstanding true line, and they empty out Gums. Grenier looks, has Franklin underneath. Dodges 1 tackle. And
the call there.
Big plays have been such a problem for this offense. This is Gums. Lowers his shoulder. Down in 6. Nicholls 0 for 2 on third down. Grenier has to roll. He'll tuck it down and run. Lowers his shoulder. Wildcat package for Gums. Looking for a seam, and I don't think he got. The new quarterback is Cameron Neller. They like to use him out of the Wildcat package. Nicholls brings a blitz. It's picked up. There's Keith Miller again, and he's quickly dropped by. Needs the 37. Mongole, wide open man, that's Armstrong, and that is the first fresh set of downs. Mongole with all kinds of time. Waits, looks, dumps it off to Branch. Skirts down the sideline.
That 6'6" frame.
Yeah, David Bailiff told us he looked like a rope at the start. Long pass. Mongole really threw that thing hard first quarter. Mongole swings it out. And that's Busby on 3rd and 6. Wide open man is Branch. Spins off a couple of tacklers and works his... Lions going quick. It's Branch walking into the end. That line doing a nice job early on. Extra point. Grenier in the offense back to work. And it is Guggenheim. Get second. Guggenheim still in the backfield. They give it to him again. Tries the right side and hops over a defender. Trying to add a win to that number. 10-0 A&M-Commerce in the first ever meeting between the two. It's Colin Guggenheim. So 2nd and 5. It is Guggenheim sweeping left. He's got another seam. And he has a first down. Watcher. Grenier with a fake. Then he throws it forward. Loses the... Gets new life. It's a long second down, and it's Spears working towards the edge. And met... Motion man is Danye Brooks. Grenier has to roll and just dump it at the feet of Gums. Into the wind, 24.5 yards. This is a line drive knuckleball. Busby on the run. Makes a couple of moves past the 30. Bounces outside of the 40. He's across midfield into Colonel territory. And out of bounds he goes with a huge return. 7 of Nicholls. And now from the 29. It's Branch, and wrestled down by Jordan Jackson after nowhere near guaranteed. Mongole against pressure. Nicholls bringing the blitz, and down he goes. In Nicholls and Tyler Morton inside their 10. See what he can do here. Fair catch waved for right around 17 Division II national champions. As Julian Gums has a big hole, and he crosses the 30-yard.
Physical when he gets contact.
17-yard gain. Gums picks his way for a couple. So second down and short. Gums surges forward. He's got a first down. Justice Williams, by the way, biggest issue he was telling us. Grenier hands off to Gums. Has another seam. And they're starting to rush. It's Gums again. And doing 18-yard pickup. And now it's John Carrington with a big seam. Well, inside the red zone. Behind the 8-ball. Grenier fires. Has Brooks. Puts his shoulder down. Hash for Lasang, who's 8 for 13 this year. A little bit of a low snap from Bricado. Good hold from Dupree. Mongolay hands it off. And the first carry here for Spencer Long. And the ball popped out. Third down. Mongolay, they swing it out to Branch. Kylan White's there again. Australia. Had to punt 9 times 2 weeks ago against Northwestern State. This bounces.
Game. And continue getting that running game rolling.
The throw on first down. Franklin makes a great catch, but he might have been better off just kind of knocking that ball. The longest completion's been 16. Off play action. Looking for a shot, and Robinson. And just over 0 for 5 on third down. 4-man rush. Grenier steps up over the middle for Brooks. Sailed it, and it's intercepted. Again, shoots themselves in the foot. Here's a pass to Miller. And like their numbers jump out to you on an offensive stat sheet. Nicholls, again, solid defensively against Branch, but they're just doing the little thing to run him. Miller will keep it. Nicholls is there defensively. And Zach, his first 3 have averaged 31.5. Into the winds, hangs up there forever. Marquise Albert got Robinson, bottom of your screen. They'll throw it on first down. It's a pass in the flat. Albert with some wheels. Oh, he got a great block from.
He takes him right into the bench.
Guggenheim spins off one bounce. On 2nd and 7. Grenier off play action. Lofts one again. Oh, that was nearly in trouble too. This has been a brutal struggle. Grenier on a slant, hauled in by Whaley, and he's a couple. Mongolay with all kinds of time. He's got Branch out of the backfield. Nice play by Ennis to get him. Sideline pass again. That's Armstrong's second catch. Nicholls has at least bottled him up. 7 on third downs. It's Branch. He's got a seam. And Branch into Nicholls' territory. He's on a blitz. It's Branch. Met, and the ball pops out. Well, there's a forced fumble. A&M-Commerce going backwards, and they 7. You don't see that very much. It's a run for Neller. He works the sideline and does a pretty good job to get some yardage. Marquise Albert awaits. This is a pretty good one. Ball bounces around the 35, and so 10 with 18 seconds. Matthews motions. They hit him on an out route, and it's only a couple of yards, so that won't help. On 3rd and 6, Grenier sideline again, and that catch made by Aldontrates. Prevent defense for Commerce. Possibly final play of the half. Grenier is driven down and sacked. Empty set on 1st and 20. Mongolay wanted a screen, wasn't there. Searching and surveys. Across his body. And a completion.
In front of his face, he's got to get rid of that ball just a little bit sooner.
Proctor breaks a couple of tackles. How about this? Nicholls rushes 4. Mongolay steps up, and he's got Armstrong. So a third catch.
If he's a step sooner, he might pick that thing.
Screen pass. Snell again. Second catch on the drive. Runs over from the 30. Pressure coming. Mongolay has to scramble, and it's picked off. It's Chase Brown. 3 years between picks. Pitch it out. This is Albert. Yeah, there's just nowhere to go. Well done by that A&M-Commerce. After a short gain, Grenier to Davis. And a short hit made. Struggled so mightily. 1 of 8 in the first half. It's a run for Gums with a save. It's a great block from Davis. A spring.
3rd down for the Colonels.
It's Gums again. Picks his way, puts his shoulder down and breaks loose. Julian Gums at his finest. Knocking on the door, trying to tie this game up. A&M-Commerce may have jumped. Free play. Grenier to the air in the end zone for an extra point to tie it. Not a great snap, but a solid job on the whole. But he got fired, so he decided to go the JUCO route. And this is what he can do. He can put that shoulder down with that 243 pass fracture that he was coming back from. Just got clear last week. Runs it again, and Ennis had his...
Billy Reebok about missing his receiver.
McGarry did a good job picking that punt up. Ball goes off the body of Albert. Playing Nicholls 2-2. Julian Gums picking his way, finds another seam. In his last 3 runs, nearly 10 per rush. Gums, actually, this is a swing pass to Jalen Spears and a toss, and he makes a couple men miss, which is second in the country mile. It's Franklin on a screen. Let's see, he'll break a little bit and crosses game with 2 3rd and 30 plus situations. Grenier on a slant. He's got Nino LeMay, and he's got a first down. Defense. So all that, Nicholls back where they started. And this is a good sign to see Colin. Grenier pulls it back. Has his man Nathan Hebb, the tight end, and Darian Town. It's a handoff. Guggenheim, big hole. And he got just enough. This will be the 10th play. Grenier keeps on an option. In the play call, first lead, they once trailed 10-10 straight. A pitch. It's Albert. And a great hit made. Play clock's down to 1. Has to get it off. Just does. Screen pass, Franklin. Solid tackling again from Ainge. They'll roll the dice. 4th down and 6. Grenier. Pass behind Franklin. Tipped up from their 26. Branch the running back. Mongolay looking. Steps up in the pocket. He doesn't like to run. He slides. Nicholls brings pressure. They dump it in the flat to Branch. Has a couple of blocks. And he pushes. Down play. Final half minute of the 3rd. Mongolay in trouble. Larry pursues, and he throws it at the feet of Keith. In the second half, he's 15 for 25 for the game with a pick, 108 yards. There is Andrew Armstrong, and Nicholls has done a nice job. 4 for 12 for A&M-Commerce today. Nicholls rushes 4 to Branch. A little bit of room to run. Works towards the sideline. 7 times today, 32.5 on average. Sends it away. And that takes an A&M times today, 32.5 on average. Sends it away. And that takes an A&M-Commerce. Grenier to throw. Has his open man, tight end Lee Negrano. Welcome back. It's Guggenheim. Up the gut he goes. Pyle still pushing forward into their season average of 38%, which is not a great clip. Grenier pulls it back. Pressure in his face, and that is incomplete. Can he get them inside the 10? End over end. And Busby has to call for a fair catch. Nicholls brings a blitz. Mongolay steps up and down he goes. Mongolay from his own end zone. Eli Ennis coming. He might have stepped out of bounds. Plays with Gums. Grenier off play action. Taking a shot for Robinson. Tipped up and picked off. Cameron Neller taking over again. And on a reverse. This is the speedy Proctor. He goes left, cuts back right. An injury right now. Dinkelman's the 3rd string, but it's Neller carrying up the gut. He's got a first down. So Neller, who is along with Justice Williams. Neller avoids Ennis, throws it late, and it's blown up. Trying to go back in front. This is Dinkelman now in at quarterback. He finds Keith Miller on a screen, and Miller has a first down and more. And Branch in the backfield with Neller. It's an option read.
That correctly? Get knocked backwards.
Close. Chibesa. Neller throwing back. Open man. Tipped away. Elijah round to 5. Dinkelman to throw. Pressure coming. Brown misses, and he is pulled down by Dylan Davis. Only a 47-yard attempt. Emmanuel Adogbon, kick away, And it is A&M-Commerce the lead, instead 12-10. Nicholls by 2 and 3:38 to go. And Gums on the ground. Gums next to Grenier. They hand it to Gums, and he finds his way. Nathan Hebb comes in as an extra tight end. Grenier now sneaks up under center. They'll go QB sneak push on first down. They hand it off to Gums. There was some trouble there with the handoff, and that messed up the whole play, and it becomes a loss of a yard. At their 39. Up 2 points after a safety. Gums gets this one away cleanly. Oh, it's a bomb. Busby backs up to his goal line. He'll work along the sideline, and he's drilled. Dinkelman steps up over the middle, has his man. Proctor inside the 40.